Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Simple Lines 15 Arms on 2 Tiers Chandelier 191043. So this is part of Hubbardton Forge's collection of larger fixtures. We call them MTOs, made to order, though everything is made to order now. But back in the day, these were the only things that were. So let's get into height on this. So this is a pretty large fixture, 58.5 inches overall height. From the bottom of the fixture to the top where the chain is going to start, 46.25 inches in diameter. So a couple quick things. This is going to ship on a pallet by an 18-wheel truck, so make sure it's going to be going to a receiver that can receive a truck like that. The other thing is you have to make sure that you have a door that's big enough for this to get into. So we can clearly see the dimensions of this, and I have had people who have ordered chandeliers and had to take windows out to put them in. So really important to notice those things. Going to ship with 15 feet of wire, 6 feet of chain. Chain comes with a side that has a seam on it that can open and close. So you can use or as little or as much as you guys want up to your 15 feet of wire. If you need it more than 15 feet, let me know. So getting back to our chain story, it's going to ship with 6 feet. If you need more chain, best thing to do, drop me a quick email and tell me exactly what you need. Remember, it's going to come with 6 feet to begin with. Your installer is going to have a tool that can open and close chain and put those things together. Also going to be shipping with 5-inch round canopy that's going to go over your 4-inch junction box beautifully. This is only 30 pounds. It seems like it's a big, heavy-looking chandelier, but you have to remember that those pipes coming down, which are forged, have to be hollow, because there are wires inside of those, so it's important to remember. So it's not dramatically heavy. It's going to easily hang from this without a problem at all. Let's move on from there and talk about socket and all that good stuff. So it's going to be using Hubbardton Forge's chandelier socket. It's actually a little different than this one. It's a little longer. Just a regular screw-in chandelier bulb. These are called type Bs, B for boy. You can put in a torpedo shape. You can put in a flame tip. Most people are going to put in one of those too. You can put in incandescent bulbs if you want to. Those are the older bulbs we used to use. Up to 60 watts in each of those sockets if you guys want to go there. Most people are not going to be doing that. They're going to be doing LEDs nowadays. You can choose lots of things on LEDs. So this is a 60 watt equivalent LED. You can do clear ones. You can do frosted ones so you don't see the filament. That's something you should really think about. You can find them everywhere. I can find this at my grocery store, at CVS, on Amazon, Home Depot, True Value Hardware stores, Ace, all over the place. I can also find this up to 100 watt equivalent if I need to go that much. And don't forget, you've got 15 arms on this thing, so it's really going to blast light out. But if you're putting this into a hotel, big restaurant, casino, who knows, you might want to go in that direction. Also, buy a dimmable version of your LED. It's really important because you may want to dim it down at different times of day. You can also choose your color of the light, and I talk about that all the time with LEDs. I tend to like the warmth of an incandescent bulb from my youth. That's going to be a warm white 3000 Kelvin. It's going to tell you on the box for the bulb. It's going to tell you online if you're on Amazon or one of those sites about that. 3000 Kelvin, warm white, 4000, 5000 Kelvin, that's called daylight, and that's going to be that whiter light that's almost like a doctor's office or a hospital. Some people really like that. Also, just for a little tidbit, the little candle part, the sleeve that fits over that socket, is coming in at 4.56 inches tall. Some people want to know that. Very important to some people. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, do me a favor, look over on the left-hand side of the screen. You're going to see a lot of red tabs over there. One is going to be the Finishes Help Guide. When you're done with this video, go over there and open that up for me, and you're going to see a video at the top of that page of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a color chart just below the video, so scroll down a little bit, you'll see that chart. You'll notice there are pictures that have the letter A on them, pictures that have the letter B on them, and I'm going to be talking about that range you can see in variance on there in that video. So it's really important to watch the video, use that chart. When you're done with all that, come back down to that chart. You can click on any of those pictures and see a lot more samples of Hubbardton Forge fixtures in that finish. If you want to see a bunch of stuff in dark smoke, click on dark smoke. If you want to see a bunch of stuff in vintage platinum, do the same, and so on and so on and so on. That's a great way for you to see a lot of Hubbardton Forge stuff in different finishes and really take advantage of that, okay? So our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On display page on our website. It's going to be back in the red tabs over there. A lot of good things in that section. Check out. So when you open that up, you'll see it's all divided up into different sections like dining pendants and outdoor lighting. We're always adding to that. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. They don't even have a showroom like this. Nobody does. And they use this as their showroom when you guys come to Vermont to visit us. So lots and lots to see here. You can see all the different glass, all the different finishes, all the different fabrics, all of those things. In addition to that, we have a clearance center. So the clearance center stuff are returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. That's an amazing deal for you. If you guys want to take advantage of that, you have to come here to Vermont to see us. And when you do me a favor, measure all the kind of things about your project and what you guys are doing. So the most important thing is measure your ceiling heights to begin with. Measure distances between junction boxes and like windows and ceilings and those kind of things. So if you're looking at sconces on the wall, you can see if they're going to fit for you. If you're doing pendants over a kitchen island, measure the distances between those junction boxes. Widths of tables, kitchen tables, dining tables, lengths of tables, islands, all that good stuff. And also do a couple more things. If you guys have some tablets or iPads lying around, take pictures of all these things. Take pictures of the kitchen, take pictures of the projects you're doing. Bring that in so we can kind of go through those pictures together and we'll be able to see what you guys are up to, okay? And also the boxes and clearance stuff, are basically packed for shipping. Don't forget, these were supposedly shipped out. So the boxes tend to be on the bigger side, so bring a decent size SUV if you want to take stuff home. It's a really good opportunity for you. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees. That's 3 months after you receive something to send it back, and there's no restocking fee on that. Some larger items and custom things, and it's usually going to be big things on pallets, are going to be non-returnable. It'll always tell you on the page for an item if that is the case, so always keep an eye out for that. And we also offer a rush program. So to get all these different metal finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. They generally take about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it's really, really inexpensive. If you want to know more about that, just drop me a quick email and I can clue you in on details, okay? So our showroom in Vermont is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to drop a quick email, you can do that all the time. And that's going to be at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. Or you can call me during business hours, 802-446-2400. So thank you for stopping in today, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.